This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Seniors Helping Seniors.
Who doesn't love this time of year? The music, the shopping, the food, the time with family and friends. Well, for some older Americans, it's not necessarily the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, they've worked hard to live their lives independently, but sometimes they may just end up alone. Something Seniors Helping Seniors offers is companionship, and you can too. A few minutes, a smile, that's a combination that can make someone's day. The goal of Seniors Helping Seniors is to help older adults stay independent as long as possible.
Independence is being able to use your resources so you can make your own decisions and hopefully stay at home.
But Amy McDermott, director of Seniors Helping Seniors, says that doesn't mean being alone or isolated.
I've recently really witnessed personally some just pure loneliness.
She says some seniors are able to live independently, but are missing something very important in their lives: companionship.
And that's been happening so much in the last 2 years due to COVID.
Amy says family members were forced to visit less, or when they did visit, it was to help out with tasks around the house and be on their way.
But they're not visiting. They're not getting to visit because they're so busy filling tasks.
And that can lead to loneliness.
They are isolated versus alone by choice. And then if we are alone by choice and we are feeling sorry for ourselves, we have nothing to do, we can do something. We can go get in the car, we can go to the movies, we can binge watch, we can binge eat, you know. Mm-hmm. But somebody who's isolated and alone, they're lonely. They can't leave their house. They have to live within the confines of their ability to reach out.
These are the times, Amy says, that neighbors can help out. Help that goes beyond getting the mail or wheeling the trash cans back to the house.
It's the visit that makes the difference. It really is.
She says something as simple as dropping by for a cup of tea can fill a void our elderly neighbors may feel.
Set up a regular schedule or try to encourage the neighbors. That's what we did. It became such a little party because anybody who was available would stop by at 10 o'clock. In my neighborhood to visit one of our elderly people, and we all looked forward to it, and we all walked in with our cup of tea or our bottle of water, and it was a visit.
That kind of companionship is also available through Seniors Helping Seniors.
I assure people like the people who work for me can change the lives of your loved one just by playing cards with them or watching an old movie.
Amy says the time spent with some of the older clients is extremely rewarding.
We learn about ourselves and our heritage by talking to other people. I think it's a blast.
In fact, she says although many clients rely on the chores and tasks done by Seniors Helping Seniors, it's the companionship that they most look forward to.
The chores are a sideline. You know, we help keep a house up, you know, and there's some things elderly people can't really do very well, like change the linens on their beds. That's hard. That takes a lot of hand strength. So we help with things, or we'll stand by while they take a shower, hand them a soapy washcloth, or, you know, whatever they need help with. Get them up, help them get up and get down. But our job is really to help fill their lives.
Helping fill lives while getting fulfillment of their own.
I've said this before many, many times. Every one of us feels like our lives have changed since doing this job. And it's because we are reaching out, helping somebody else.
A little time and a little effort that can make a huge impact on an elderly friend's life. And Amy says the loneliest times for seniors seems to be in the evening. So she suggests visiting your elderly friend or neighbor to sit down and watch maybe the evening game shows, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune.
Just be there with them.
That'd be fun.
Just
yes.
be there.
Mean the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.